Alright, what's going on YouTube? Tech29 coming at you with another video, my first video review on this channel actually. So today we're taking a look at an Icon Airflite in the Glory color scheme. Freaking awesome. I've put on about 300 miles in this helmet and I feel like I have a pretty good basis to talk on with this thing. So let's get into it. Comes in this box, which is pretty glorious as you can tell. Maybe from that camera angle, but yeah, this is your manual and your stickers up in this thing. You know, you get a cool Icon sticker and all that good old shebanging. I'm a man and I never read the manual. Maybe that's why I'm always confused. So all right, let's pull this out, and then you get more paperwork and stuff for the helmet. Usually with this helmet, it would come with a clear visor inside the box, but I mean a tinted visor inside the box, but I already swapped that out, and the clear visor is not with me right now. It's at another house, and my cat is, hold up. Alright, sorry about that. You know, boxes and cats, all those things go together. But yeah, you get a nice helmet bag. Actually, this is nicer than the one that came on my Speed and Strength. So let's take a look at it. What you get? Oh yeah. There we go. Let's see if I can get a better look at it. Yeah, this is the Icon Airflite in the Glory color scheme. It's freaking awesome. It's kind of an expensive helmet, but I already have my riding gloves all in it because I don't know why I put my gloves inside my helmets. But okay, so let's talk about this. I don't know how the vents work on this thing, but all I know is that it gets good airflow. There's a vent inside here. It's got 3 clicks. I believe this is closed, open, and fully open. I rock it somewhere in the middle or on the bottom, maybe. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a drop-down sun visor. I haven't had any issues with this thing popping on or off or up or down. But yeah, it clicks up, and it doesn't really click down, but that's all right. It hasn't come undone on me, that's for sure. So it works out really nicely. There's vents up here. These vents slide, and of course it's a great time for you to eat, isn't it? Go for it. But yeah, these vents here, I've heard complaints about people saying these vents are noisy. However, at about 70 miles an hour with a 20-mile-an-hour crosswind, I can hear a little bit of a, it's like a little faint, like if I tilt my head down, like straight up. But when it's open like this and you're looking straight ahead, you don't really notice anything. This helmet is fairly quiet, like way quieter than my old Speed and Strength helmet. A cool thing about this one, the airframe, I mean Glory color, is it comes with this kind of cool red pink spoiler. And then yeah, so you guys can see that it pops really nicely. The visor comes off easy. I don't like doing it though because it is kind of a pain in the ass to line back up, but I will do it for you guys. So yeah, you take this pad off, do the same on this side. And then, yeah, you gotta rock it back. If you guys can see that. Let's see, come on GoPro. Yes, I am using a GoPro. I don't know why. Alright, but yeah, hopefully I can get this in screen here. But yeah, there's this little slat here and a slat inside the visor. Just rock it back. And then you just pull it off. You know what I'm saying? Pretty easy to switch out. Putting it back on though is another story. So you grab your visor. This is kind of the pain in the ass because it only goes on one way. And it likes to fight you a little bit. Really? Did I get it? No, of course not. Yeah, this can be a pain in the ass. If it's too much of a pain in the ass, I'm going to end up editing it. But yeah, when this side is on, there's nothing to hold it, you know? So you're going to fight with it a little bit. But, yeah, see? There's nothing to hold it in there. This tablecloth is pissing me off. Okay. Let's just pretend the visor's on. Alright, put the visor on. Yeah, this is kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, people are like, yeah, the visor's really easy to change out. Yeah, it's easy to get out. But, alright, cut. I did it! Alright, so let me take this. You know what, let's just flip it down. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Real easy. Really easy. Alright. So let's get into the cool kibosh part that I really wanted to discuss about these new icons, the Airflites. People complained that the old Airflite had like a plastic brim that went along the bottom, kind of similar to this. You know, like this kind of went along the whole way to kind of give it a sleek look. However, this helmet in particular, because my buddy's helmet doesn't have this. Well, his helmet has this all the way around, but mine doesn't. Mine is just, come on, freaking Velcro, guys. Look at that. That's pretty nifty. There's no tab you have to cut off to put on a communicator or nothing. Oh yeah, and this Hydro Dry foam stuff is freaking amazing. Like, oh, I love it. So nice. But yeah, it's freaking awesome. It's got a little D-ring on it, as usual, you know, pretty much like every helmet that isn't a certain speed and strength models or Rock have these. I'm pretty sure even most Shoei's still use these. I don't know, maybe Shoei's more advanced than everyone else. But yeah, I'll just put this on there like so. And it's got a metal clasp, which is really nice because my other helmet was a plastic clasp. Yeah, and let's see. Now the rear part is just held in via snap. The rear part is just held in via snap. Let's see, let's pull. Hopefully I can put this liner back in when I'm done with this video, because I really like this helmet. Yeah, this is freaking way better than the old design. This is Velcro as opposed to like a friction tab or whatever that they used last time and people hated it. This is probably gonna be a bitch. Yeah, I'm not doing that. It's got a plastic tab system up front there that I don't quite feel like dealing with. Yeah. And then the cheek pads have a little cutout for a speaker. And it says icon inside. I don't know how well you guys can see this because GoPro. And all my lights are freaking burnt out. But yeah, there's Velcro and all that good shit. I believe you can take this off. Yeah. Yeah, the chin curtain. Mine pops out a little bit on the corners sometimes. I don't know if there's like a broken tab in there or something, but sometimes it pops out, which is like, okay. I mean, you just push it back in when you're putting the helmet on. All right. Well, let's get the helmet on, shall we? All right, everybody. Well, we're gonna attempt to put this helmet on. The what you might hear around the internet is Icon helmets, they kind of have a hard break-in. Like, they don't like your ears very much. So let's put this on without peeling my ears off my head, shall we? And I had to get a haircut specifically for this helmet. So let's put it on. This is a 2X, and I wear a size large, XL, but oh yeah. But as you can tell, helmet fits pretty good. I mean, it doesn't actually, here, let's just do this. Yeah, the helmet fits pretty well. The tinted visor is awesome. I had this helmet out till about 8 o'clock p.m. and I could still see fairly well. But when I'm out riding with this visor down, it doesn't even really... This is my first time with a tinted visor. So I'll be oftentimes riding around like with my visor, and I'll be like, okay, where's my... is my visor down? Because it kind of gets rid of the glare, which is really nice actually. So I'm a big fan of that. The drop down I use when I'm cruising through town. I'll lower my drop down, flip up my visor, give it a little peek or whatever. But yeah, the helmet is freaking awesome. I really like this helmet. I mean, it's not loud.
Okay, let's see if we can do this.
Oh. Yeah, highly recommend this helmet. It's great for pretty much everything. I mean, I was riding it at 80 miles an hour with a 20-mile-an-hour tailwind yesterday. You could hear it a little bit, but I mean, my Scout is so loud anyway. I mean, I could hear more of the Scout than I could wind, which is not the case with my modular helmet. That helmet is an equal balance of Scout with Trask slip-on exhausts and wind. It's just like a constant battle zone in your noggin. This, I really like this. It's pretty quiet. The front vents, like if you have the front vents closed, you can't hear a damn thing. But if you have these vents open and you tilt your head, hopefully this isn't too weird, because I'm using a GoPro, but if you tilt your head down, like that far down, which you shouldn't be riding like anyway, you'll hear them whistling a little bit. It's just like a anyway, so. But, I mean, a lot of people, they griped about the cheek pads, but this helmet, at least, I don't know if any of the other Icons have it, but the Velcro, that alleviated that issue. And honestly, the only thing I don't really care about this helmet, I mean, I'm gonna list a few, all right? So, when you're riding, you know, you go into town, you crack your visor. You can't crack this visor. It's got to be open all the way or shut all the way. It's just, I mean, it doesn't even, it kind of locks, like right there. It'll lock there. Yeah, I'm gonna reorientate my camera. So let's get to the pros and cons. The cons about this helmet are the visor. It literally, it tabs here. Here, oh, it's about there. Yeah, it's here. One here. Soft tab, I mean, it's not that great. And then here. So these are your tabs, you know, your soft locks. I mean, so when you're kind of cruising through town, I don't like having it cracked, especially with the dark visor. It just looks weird. So I just have it shut or open. So you can't really crack this visor. It's not that great in that sense. Another con is It's basically like putting a ring of concrete around your ears and trying to pull it over your head. I mean, it does fight you. It will fight you, especially the first few times you go to put this helmet on. It's going to fight you big time. And taking it off is honestly pretty painful. But once you break it in, break in the padding, it's not that bad. Not that bad at all. And you're eating again. All right. And then another con would probably be this chin curtain for me, because I think it's like, yeah, it's this side here. Like every now and then when I put it on, this side here comes untabbed. It might just be mine. And when I just got into the habit of putting my helmet on and doing this. That's it. So it's not really a big gripe. All right, let's get into the pros. The way it looks. The way this thing looks is freaking amazing. Like, it is gorgeous. This video isn't doing it any justice. This light isn't doing it any justice, trust me. It's a nice red, white, and blue. It's got the black smoked out visor. It looks freaking fantastic. The fit and finish on this thing, keep in mind, I've never worn a $500 Shoei. And the fit and finish on this thing, in my experience, is freaking awesome. It is. I will update you guys in the future, but the fit and finish on this thing is like, you're holding a quality helmet. It's light. It doesn't hurt your neck. That modular helmet I had, freaking, it's like doing sit-ups with your neck when you're riding bike. It hurt after a while. This ain't bad. The visor, that's another pro. This drop-down visor, it's freaking nice. You can change these out to any color you want. Red, blue, yellow, purple, pink, black, clear, everything. Mirrored, I think you can even do a mirrored finish on your drop-down visor. That's a great thing about Icon. You can do any finish of visor for your drop-down, your face shield, and your spoiler. So, what else? The padding is freaking comfortable. I love this padding. It's so nice. The D-ring isn't an issue for me. I'm pretty fast with D-rings. So whatever. I mean, it just works. I really like how they did the Velcro pads on this model. I don't know if they did it on every model, like I said, but I really like the way these pads come in and out now, so you can put a communicator on this thing. The visor is kind of a pain in the ass to put back in, but every helmet's kind of that way. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else. It's a great helmet. This one is about $300, this helmet. It comes with the pink or red spoiler, black face shield, and this black face shield is about, I think they're about $40, $45, $50 on Revzilla. So in a sense, you're paying $250 for this awesome color scheme and $50 for an included tinted visor. Just do it. Oh, and $30 for the pink spoiler, which is also really awesome. I like the way this whole setup looks. It's great. But anyway, guys, thanks for checking out my video of the Icon Airflite Glory helmet. Red, white, and blue. It's awesome. It's totally awesome. I don't know if I'd want to wear any other helmet at this point. It's just great. Oh, shit, I got to name another con. Okay. One more con is my GoPro mount. If I was to mount my GoPro on this is because this is a 2XL shell, mind you. This is a $15 mount I bought off of Amazon. You would not be able to get it centered. I mean, just the way the linkages work on these mounts, it would not go on there. I mean, see, look at that. It'd be offset just by that much. So if you keep in mind, if you were to buy a 2XL Airflite, this is what you're going to be looking at. You're going to be off center this much if you want to put a GoPro mount on. And you're going to have some linkages. So, minor con. I might not put a GoPro on this helmet anyway because it's so nice. But, yeah, that's kind of something to think of. This is a 2XL size shell. So, maybe a smaller shell, the GoPro mount will work. The side mount, you just stick a mount on there. You take this arm or whatever kind of arm you have. You put it on there. And it holds your GoPro up. And for this helmet, it works out great because it's black right here anyway. So, yeah, it ain't going to really deteriorate the style of it. But, as you guys can see, it's not perfectly straight. It's off by about half an inch. And my OCD won't let me do that. So, alright, that's an extra con. GoPro mounting. 2XL size shell. If you go with the smaller size shell, you might have better results than I do. But, yeah, that just about does it, guys. Alright, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. If you didn't, that's alright. Hopefully I can make a video that you do like. Whatever. But, have a good day. Oh, and before I forget, be sure to check out Dirty Old Bikers on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. Feel free to check us out. We are kind of a friendly community there. We're trying to build a community. Feel free to share pictures of your bike, your riding gear, your trips. Yeah, it'll be a fun little conversation thing. So check us out on Facebook. Dirty, DIRTY, OL apostrophe BIKERS on Facebook. Check us out.